You can just put a little bit in, yeah. So that's the creme pat just going in there.
What does the butter actually do in between it?
The butter is basically just going to cause it to rise. Now, what we want is basically a flatter pastry, if you know what I mean. So we take this one, take another tray, and bake it in between two trays. Right. And the weight of the top tray stops it from rising, but you still get the same flavour. If you want it to puff up really well, you just cook it as it does normally. You can egg wash it as well, of course. And then what we end up with are these pieces that we got here. The sauce is happening there. Bobby's going to pass it through a sieve. That'll be good. And then over here, I'll just have a quick clean up. And then we can start to cut this. So lift this across. Okay. So what you need to do for this one is then take the ready-made or ready-cooked pastry that we've got in here, and then we need to trim this. So you trim it up. Serrated knife is usually the best for this because it cuts through better. Like that. Trim that off as well. So you've got a nice oblongs, and then you take this and you cut through. So serrated knife, each sort of size the same, roughly. Like that. You got that? Is this something you did attempt at home?
Yeah.
Really? You'd have a go?
Yeah, I'd like to do this, yeah.
Oh, well,
like a dessert.
Yeah, well, can you tweet it as well?
Yeah.
and put my name on it? Because currently, so far, I've gained 6 people.
Don't move aside.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, right. And then what we do is we take this and you pipe it out, you see. Like that. So you take this, and this is the creme pat. So we're just going to put... Now, what this turns into is what the French call creme légère, which is pastry cream with whipped cream in it. But it is just delicious. Rather than just using pastry cream, it just makes it lighter and nicer. And then, how are we doing, Bobby?
I'm good.
Happy?
Happy.
Thank you. He's quite happy.
Yeah, just content over there.
Yeah, he stick me with a little spoon and raspberry. I'm as happy as a clam.
As long as he doesn't have to talk and...
Here you go, chef.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, with the raspberries, I mean, I believe that Scotland has the best raspberries in the world, but they are just fantastic. But there's an area of Scotland, isn't it? There's the hottest place in Scotland. That's where they grow.
Cooper Angus, Blair Gowrie area, and the raspberries grow really well. And because the climate isn't super hot, but it's hotter than normal in Scotland, they just get the sweetest flavour. So,
but fantastic raspberries.
Really great. Yeah.
So these are just coming into season right now as well. So pop the raspberries on like that. And then what we do is we just take a little bit of the icing sugar, which was somewhere.
Lost the icing sugar.
Lost the icing sugar. Thank you very much. Thank you. So a little bit of icing sugar over the top, like that.
Look at that.
And then what you can do, if you want, you can get another row like this. Well, I know you like the raspberries, so you just got to keep going. You just put a few more on.
He's showing off.
Well, as a pastry chef, years have been a pastry chef, you see. And then you then take this one. You place that one on there. Then you take this one, place this one on the top. Like that. And then this one sits on the top of that.
Not bad.
It's all right, that is it?
Yeah, it's good.
And then we take some of this raspberry sauce, and it is sauce, it's not a coulis.
What's the difference?
We're not in France.
Oh, right.
Coulis. So, raspberry sauce, just puree fruit, nothing else. Yeah. Taste that, you get the amazing hit of flavour. If you just do it with... If you cook the raspberries, you end up with it tasting the jam, but...
Yeah.
Is there sugar in it as well? Or is it just...
Tiny little bit of lemon juice.
Right.
And that's it, but basically just... Yeah,
I put a little sugar in there.
You put a little bit of sugar in?
Yeah?
Yeah, he gave me sugar. Right here.
It's Bobby's option to put sugar in it as well. But icing sugar if you're going to do it, but...
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at that.
Dive in. I don't know where you start with this, but you just crack into it.
Right down the middle.
Go, all the way through. Oh.
Yeah, thanks for that, Tom.
Great pastry by James Martin. You can get his book.
Right, to go with this, Susie chosen a Carnival Sparkling Moscato. It's from Brazil. It's from Marks & Spencer's, and it's priced at £6.74. Bobby, you can stop stirring that now. It's fine, done.
I got ADHD plus...
There you go. And we've got a little bit of that with it as well.
Brazilian wine.
So, Tom, what do you reckon? Fresh raspberries, Scottish raspberries, when you get them in season, absolutely delicious.
I'm going to have a wee taste of this.
Happy with that?
So good.
I
Can
think
you make some space for the chimney?
There you go, dive into
Thank
that.
you.
I think that's delicious. Just nice and simple. Remember, the creme pack, just with a little bit of cream, turns it into creme légère. Well, there you go, Tom. Best of luck with what you're doing.
Thank you very
have the
much.
ball. There you go. That's all today on Saturday Kitchen Live. Thanks to Tom Kitchen, Bobby Chin and Tom Parker. Cheers to Susie Barry for the great wine steak. That one, fantastic as well. All of today's recipes are, of course, on our website. Go to bbc.co.uk/Saturday Kitchen. Now, we'll be back here live next Saturday, but we're on at the an hour earlier, at the slightly earlier time of 9 o'clock. You picked the best show to be on, didn't you? For Truth in the Colour. In the meantime, you can catch more Best Bites at 10:30. Have a great weekend. Bye for now. Air grab, air grab, air grab.